What you saying? Welcome to episode 478.
Yeah. It feels like that, man. It really
We've
does.
done a lot. We should have like a year anniversary when we get to that point.
We was chatting about this, but if we did a year anniversary, when would it be? Because
I don't know.
we have missed odd ones, ain't we?
We have missed a couple.
I think we'd just do like a 50th show celebration.
That's a long way off. I want to celebrate before that.
Before that?
Yeah, I reckon 24.
24?
No, 20, 25.
25.
I think we should celebrate at 25.
It's a milestone. I'm down with that.
That's like a year's worth of every other week, isn't it?
Of us chatting nonsense to you guys.
So anyway, apart from us having a private conversation about how to get drunk together the next time.
An excuse to get nailed.
We're not playing a game. We had a little break. We thought we'd come and get a bit of sun in Tatooine. Brought the old deck chairs out.
Yeah.
Oh, got the old Twi'leks over in the corner. Get those womp rats on, girls. I'm hungry.
Blue milk for me.
So yeah, welcome to Tatooine.
Twin Suns, really hot.
It's the sand, though, isn't it?
Gets everywhere.
Gets everywhere. It's so coarse. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I'll tell you. Right, so
we got lots to talk about. The reason we're not playing a game today.
I really liked when you did that.
So many things.
Go on.
But we've got to talk about. We've just had a big weekend at Warlords.
Had a massive
double header.
Well, since our last game that we played on stream, so much has happened in the world of X-Wing.
Khorasan.
There was Khorasan.
Yeah. Which was massive. Biggest,
it was all Americans. And they got spanked again! Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
For political correctness,
yeah.
We don't run the Saudi Arabian embassy.
No,
we don't. On topic there. Oh, is that on fleek?
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Is that what that is?
I don't know what fleek is. It's like penging, isn't it?
Is it peng?
Penging.
I've heard that.
Anyway.
Because I have kids come in the store and say all sorts of funny things. So.
Funnily enough, the same weekend as that little event in America, Khorasan, there was a much more important event in England.
Go team!
UK Team Championships.
Yep.
I can't do left to right. Look, I'm repping UKTC.
Cloud City, up in the house.
UKTC, Cloud City, sponsored by Cog or 2 on the back.
Yeah.
Ian Wardle, I said I'd wear it. I'm wearing it. You're going to get him repped the whole episode. Mm-hmm. We'll carry on and then we'll come back.
Yep.
And then last weekend...
Yeah, so big UKTC, and then last weekend, double header at Warlords.
But a special double header. The first of...
the veterans. So, as you know, if you've heard anything from us as of recently, we've been chatting a lot about being a Warlord veteran. And to get that opportunity to come and play in a Warlords Veterans Tournament, which will be the end of the year, you have to win one of our tournaments or have one of the highest accumulative MOVs.
There's like going to be 10 coins given out to the highest MOVs over the year that haven't actually won one. Yeah,
which we've been mapping out last night, and it's going to be quite easy. If you attend a lot of tournaments, once you take away the 24 players that will be added in through winning, that list will be, quite easy. Well, not easy to get in, but if you play a lot, you've got a good chance.
Yeah. So we're going to have our own Khorasan.
Yeah.
But we'll, maybe, I don't know, call it Venusville or something.
Venusville.
I watched Total Recall the other night.
New
the girl with the 3 jumpies.
Yeah.
So, but
you make me wish I had 3 hands.
You're doing fine, just with 2. So it's very good.
Good film, that.
Oh, and he had a one-liner in it, which she says to Richter, and I've forgotten it, and I really liked it. And it'll come to me later at some point.
Just mid-stream, it'll be like, rah!
Bang, there it is. So then we had our double header, and because we've never really done this before, and we just basically what's just happened there is that would generally be the whole hour of content, us just talking.
That was it. Them tournaments happened. Now they're over.
We know that some of you out there are mathophobes.
Yes.
Look at that. So I've got look. I'm like Sue Lawley.
Yeah, it's got so much stuff.
Hey, I don't want none of you developing like one of them unhealthy crushes over me like I'm some news reader, especially you Americans watching, because I know you like my accent. But
I don't think they can work mine
if you want to stalk me on any level, I'm up for that. Yeah.
Well, they can find you on social media.
I'm getting to that age where any attention would be appreciated. Any attention, even negative attention, I'm all right with it. It just means someone's thinking about me.
Well,
Even if it is, I'd like to kill him.
Yeah. Wish he was dead.
I wish he was dead. I wish he'd already died. Not gonna go to his funeral.
I wouldn't go on purpose.
This is turning into an incredibly morbid, deep, like inside look of our psychology.
Yeah.
What's going on? I had an olive flatbread before we started.
You did?
And I think there was some sort of herbs sprinkled on it. No, really. I think caraway seeds or something.
Oh, I'm going to say, yeah.
And
he's not used to. He's all right with herbs.
It was
but
full
not
of
antioxidants.
antioxidants.
Yes,
right? Which are very important because they help you get rid of all the oxidants.
Yeah, you don't want oxidants.
Oh, you don't want an incident of oxidants. It's terrible.
Mate.
Oh, it burns.
Yeah. You've got a high level of oxidants in your body. You've got to be very careful. We've been discussing
yes,
this. You've got to be very careful.
Trying to stay on topic. I'm not. I hate topic. It's
Yeah,
boring.
that's right.
It's not the 186 podcast.
We got competitions.
Last month's competition was for this big stack of 2.0 promos. I mean, look at that. Look at
Awesomely donated to us.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll do that at the end of the show. We'll pick a winner. And we've got a new competition to win this bad boy.
Yeah. Dual-sided.
Now, Vader's quite good in 2.0. And you know who else is good? Luke's quite good in 2.0 as well. Yeah,
He's
baby.
a Jedi.
Right. This is like the last one of these cards. We ain't got no more. This is proper limited.
I've got one. That is it. Is my copy. I handed out all the rest. So we, as a team, we handed these out at the National Championships.
Nationals.
So if you played a Warlord, you may have got one if you were a very lucky boy or girl. Apart from that, we came back with 0. I mean, we were fighting to get more for the last day, weren't we? To hand
might
out.
have been Euros, you know. I think we did Lebo for Nationals, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah,
he had
but
one
either
of those
way,
funny breads.
he did. But this was the last one that we've got of this, and it's a really sick card. Our Weekend Warlords Lego inspired card. So this is it. It's your chance to win one if you ain't got one. It's really cool, and both characters are extremely relevant.
So I love Luke. I wasn't very keen on 2.0 a couple of weeks ago. Got to be honest.
You've been fighting it. You have been fighting it.
And then I played Luke, and I love Luke, and I'm happy again.
It's like Dash.
It's like Dash. It's like Poe on drugs.
But better, yeah.
Super Poe.
Yeah, it really is.
Super Poe. I love it. So
let's talk about.
Go on.
Should we do Khorasan first?
Khorasan.
So tell me all about it, right? So we've got a printout here.
So Khorasan, this is what Khorasan is for those of you out there that don't know, and there's probably none of you out there, so it's probably me just wasting my breath.
Yeah.
But it was an invitational event. You had to win a System Open, or you had to be undefeated in a hyperspace at a System Open to get an invite.
And
to go
then
to Khorasan.
You had to pay for a plane ticket and go to America.
Yeah, if you hadn't
and
actually
pay for
won
board.
a System Open, you got to front up all that cash.
Which is mad money.
I had 2 invites.
Yep.
I was lucky enough to get myself twice to get an invite. Life circumstances and that, I couldn't afford it this time round.
It's a real
I was
hard
planning
one.
on going, but really last minute, a few things popped up. And
We have a few bits and bobs going on. It's fair enough. But we do know a few people that went.
Yes, we do indeed.
Indeed.
There was a good few of the English contingent.
Yeah.
There was a good few of our European friends that went out. So I do believe Mr. Green of First Earth did some sort of sliding scale as to how many Europeans were at Khorasan and actually how well we did, which ultimately we did better than everyone.
Yeah, it was
crazily good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the contingent that went out there, the small number of Europeans, is just continuing to prove that the level of play in this continent is insane.
European X-Wing is like it's the best. It's full stop. It is the best.
Like,
There's no one else.
Imagine Worlds being in Europe.
Yeah.
So no one's getting a look in apart from someone that's local, basically. Yeah. At that point, if we could attend on the figures on the mass that they attend, because most of us don't have £1,000 to £1,500 to throw.
I know it's so controversial, but if they did move it to Europe, I know they're never going to because it makes no sense. John Vickers.
Hi, John. The chats are up, guys.
Yes.
Yeah,
if you want to comment, we've got both chats running. The big one for us was like if they moved it to Europe, which they'll never do because of it's FFG and it's free to run in their own centre.
Yeah,
they ain't
of
going to
course.
pay for all that monies to move it somewhere else.
No.
But if they did, Europe's strong, man. Can you imagine if we only had to pay like £200 to go to Worlds?
That'd be mental.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine? They'd need to be like 3 weeks long.
It would be
'Cause
3
there'd
weeks
be that
long.
many people at it.
It'd be so good. Something to think about FFG.
Numbers. I'm gonna do like after. It's like Worlds, yeah. So you do like they all play, and then they get a Swiss ranking. And for those that went, I think it was 4 and 2, same as Worlds.
Yeah.
You get into the second day, and then the second day is if you've gone 4 and 2, you need to win all 3 of your games. If you're the 6 and 0 guy, you need to probably only win 1 or 2 to get into.
Yeah, you get like a bye and stuff
whatever.
like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Unless you're there, you don't really know what's going on. But so top of Swiss, was Jesper Winstrom Hills. It's always going to be Jesper Hills, Jesper. Sorry, but it is. And
but amazingly, absolutely smashing
nationality Swedish.
Yeah.
You need a slap, son. Right. This is what it's saying. Swedish.
Yeah. So I've got to say as well, big up First Earth putting these together.
Yeah.
He gave us, there was so much information out there from us that weren't at Khorasan. Simon he just put out so much information for us all, so we could keep up with it. And big up Gold Squadron and the FFG live stream. You know, we was all watching from home.
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
I mean, I was.
Mine was terrible though.
Yeah,
so glitchy.
Glitchy, yeah. Well,
So
I was
bad.
in store. I had a load of other tournaments going on in store, so I had multiple computers and I had tablets open and everything with all multiple streams, so I could keep up with everything. Because not only was Khorasan going on, but UKTC was the same
Exactly
weekend.
the same time. Yeah.
So yeah, big up everyone for keeping us in the loop.
So Jesper was running Old Turok, Femrail Palob. I do believe Old Turok and Femrail are pretty naked. I think they had fearlessness. And Palob,
Because it was free.
Yeah. No, fearlessness is not free. They had to take Boba Fett crew. So he had Boba Fett
on
crew
Scum, yeah, sorry,
on
yeah.
Palob. And Palob would have had, I think it was Debris Gambit and Mouldy Crow title for sure, and then just probably Boba Fett crew. And he come in at 185 points. He's got an insane MOV. Really well done, Jesper.
Monster.
Thought you were going to go further than you did. Bit of bad luck in your first game, and boom, it's all over. But well done, mate. Really, really, really well done. Kind of been easy flying those things. And yeah, insane MOV of 22.
In that environment
45.
as well. I would say that going over to Worlds and that would probably be quite intimidating for anyone that's going out there. But the way that the Europeans have been doing it for the last 2 years must be scary for the Americans to turn up, to be honest.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
They should be scared.
Yeah.
Second in Swiss was Lucas Golonka, the Polish princess. And he was flying, not broken at all. A Scimitar Squadron pilot, TIE Bomber, a Gamma Squadron Ace, TIE Bomber, Gamma Squadron Ace, Major Reimer and Colonel Jendon. Bombers are broke. Punishers are broke. Anyway, no, that's confrontation in a minute.
Yeah.
Well done.
We'll get to that.
Well done, Lucas. Third was some, I don't know, really skinny American girl.
Denise Howard.
Denise Howard. Right? I do believe he's got a twin sister who acts as his butler.
Really?
Yeah. Right? So anyway, we'll gloss over that.
But well done, Duncan.
Yeah, whatever. UK on top. Whoosh. Whoosh. And then it's a Warlord. Ah!
Yes. All the way over the other end of the world.
James Finlayson.
Yeah.
Well done, Rude Boy.
Yeah.
Continue to be consistent in 2.0. Top bloke.
Mr. Consistency.
So what
enters
was- what was,
2.0 and still top 4.
Oh yeah, so Denise Howard was running Major Vermil Lieutenant Sire Whisper, some broken nonsense. Coordinating a coordinate. So I coordinate you to coordinate me to take a jam so I can jam so you can double jam. It's just like can't fly, need lots of tricks. Welcome to Honesty Hour. I'm in one of those moods, right? Yeah. Right, life's cruel. And I'm giving it to you lot in this episode.
Take it.
Take it. Love it. Embrace it. Yeah, why do we fall down? Because there was something on the floor
because somebody tripped me.
Oh my God, that's rubbish. Right, in 5th place, and I'm really annoyed that this guy's name isn't, as I read it, Chuck.
It's Chris.
It's Chris. In 5th place is Chris Norris. I was like, Chuck Norris was at Khorasan.
We should also say James Finlayson, what he was flying.
Oh yeah, James Finlayson was fine. Flom. Plob. And Funuru.
But really good. We were talking about this a little bit ago.
This is a really strong little janky scum list that's popping up everywhere.
Forlom's like really good.
Forlom is just insanely good.
And Palob, wow.
A lot of fun as well. He seems to be a lot of fun. He's very
Advanced
hard
sensors.
to fight against.
Cool.
Plob's a nightmare.
Yep.
Just period. In a game where you don't have any bloody tokens anyway, someone that does steal the one you manage to get.
Yeah, he's horrible.
It's a nightmare.
And then Fen is just a beast.
He's
really.
just a beast. No one wants 5 dice in 2.0.
No, but you can pop him quick, so it's all good.
I'm not going to go too far into the Swiss. That was like the top 5 in Swiss.
And then if you go, I mean, how many players was there? If you flip to the back,
82.
82 of the world's best players that could afford to go to Khorasan.
What was funny is they seem to have me in the pairings for round 1 because Jack Mooney sent me a picture of the pairings and it was Jack Mooney versus Rasta on table 12. And it was like,
I was like, UKTC.
Well, just stream the game and I'll tell you what I want to do. I was going to be like Sheldon and send a virtual presence device. I should have so done that. I should have just sent an iPad with someone and gone, he can't make it, but if we could just get like a stand, keep him here.
Someone just to dummy you with a headphone in, and then you have it, and he's like, right.
Yeah, and maybe like one of those robot arms that could just do that over the table.
For when you
when they roll their dice. I'll just use a dice app, wouldn't I? Go, oh, look. Another 5 crits. Out of 4 dice.
Yeah. Third party dice app.
So, that was the top of Swiss, right? That wasn't the actual cut.
No.
So, hold on, let's have a look what we got here. We got loads. We got
the top 4. I've got top 4 list because
this was like the top 4 playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And the reason why I printed these is because they're all European. And that was the top 4.
When we got into the semi-finals, there weren't no one left.
Yeah.
It was coming home.
Yeah, it was all good.
So here we go. Right, so in 4th. One of the top 4.
Yeah.
Right, because it wasn't him against him, was it? No, I know who was against him in the final. So this was certainly one of the guys that didn't get into the final. But congratulations on top 4, dude.
Amazing.
And I know this guy, great guy. So it's Roger. So we're not used to saying J as a first letter unless it's the word Jam or Jeremiah or John. Yeah.
Or James.
Not Jeski.
No, Jesk.
Jesk. Right.
See,
Roger,
any of them letters could be silent.
They could be. Yes.
And we don't know which ones are.
Yes. Anything. Anyway, he was running Wedge, Swarm Tactics, Proton Torps, Hull Upgrade.
We've seen a lot of Wedge with Swarm Tactics, aren't we?
A lot of Wedge with Swarm Tactics. With Garvin Dryce, with Selfless, Proton Torps, Leia Organa, and a shield upgrade. So that's Garvin in an arc, right?
Yeah.
Because they had to fit Leia and Leia was free.
Yeah.
So a lot of these lists, you're hearing me and you're going to go, I'll copy that and I'll try and point it up. You'll find you can't.
You'll be overpointed.
Leia tips you over the edge.
Also, interesting. So a lot of the lists, I mean, obviously I was following the Rebel lists from over there because I'm like, ooh, what can I steal? Because I actually quite like using Princess Leia as well. I know it's weird, but I like her. But so a lot of the lists had ships shoehorned in that they could get her in as crew.
But the only list that weren't dictated to was the Imperial list because they had to take Ruthless.
Yeah, and they made out like a...
And he's got Dutch Vander with Selfless, Ion Cannon, Proton Torp, Shield Upgrade. So this is kind of like where we're seeing a lot of these triple kind of ace rebel list, but it's not like aces in the traditional term of arc dodging. This is like full on alpha strike.
Yeah, torp.
And then he's got some control and some action economy in it as well, with the ion cannon and with Dutch's ability and with Wes's ability to hand the focus off. So nice little list there. Rebels at least in the top 4. I think he might have been the only rebel in the top 4.
He was. I'm sure of it. In fact, I know it was, yes.
So another guy that went out is the Polish princess, Lucas Golonka. At the start of the... Oh, no, what am I doing? He was running. I was reading the rules then.
Yeah.
Colonel Jendon.
Yeah, everyone loves a Lambda, it would appear.
Major Rhymer. And Major Rhymer's got Ruthless on it. That's where he put Ruthless. And he's got cluster missiles. And then he's got 1, 2, 3 TIE bombers, 2 are Gamma Races, 1's a Scimitar. So blimey.
We've all got
both
Ruthless.
The Gamma Squadrons have got Ruthless.
Yeah,
and
that's
both
right.
have got Proton Torpedoes.
And
then the Scimitar's just got Proton
Protons.
Torpedoes. And Colonel Jendon, has he got S? He's got nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Right, so Colonel Jendon allows him to get all his target locks before the combat happens. So he basically gives his squad twice long-range scanners.
Yeah.
They can just lock them, get in there, Proton Torps
and he talked up to the 9s, and we were discussing this last night. They've got a white reload as well. Haven't they? These things are horrible, man.
Bombers are undercosted and Punishers are undercosted.
We may see a change
as
with the
you
bomber.
will see in the final 2 lists.
Yeah, so we may see a change in the bomber in January. I believe the point change is coming in January.
They've got to do something because it is getting samey already.
Yes,
what you're seeing.
yes.
Right, and no one wants that. I'm not like, don't ever think that I'm shouting for I don't want to see a ship on a table. I want to see all the ships on a table. I don't want to instantly go back to a game where I'm seeing 4 or 5 ships done.
Yeah.
And the same 2 or 3 lists. And we're getting very close to that.
There's
in my experience over the past few weeks and the few events.
Well, we've hit tournaments hard.
Instantly.
Since 2.0's come out, we've hit a lot of tournaments.
We've had a lot of tournaments.
And we've already seen that certain lists are rising.
So Mankit, this is one of the finalists. Switch that vapor generator
power
off.
generator off.
That's right.
Sorry.
Bloody droids. Never doing their jobs. So this is Mankit Liu. And so it's funny, this is kind of like a rehash of the World's final. This is the UK versus the Netherlands again. Maybe you want to stop with the coffee shops because we are winning. Need to drink the tea, not smoke the dope. Okay, right. So
and you
I
know,
mean,
because
I
you lived out
wouldn't.
there for a long time.
I know, and I spent my whole time there trying to stop people with that.
Yeah,
sort of
you was
lifestyle
campaigning
choice.
for it, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to ban on F-stacks. You want to go home and rethink your life.
Yeah. Here's some custard creeps.
Which we sell at Warlords.
Yeah, we do.
Right,
60p
so
a pack.
Mankit. So here's what I'm talking about, where we're starting to see a lot of the same ships. So this sort of list is becoming very, very prevalent because they're almost the same list, both players. Mankit's got red line, is insane.
Yeah,
it should be called undercosted line. Massively.
It's like 50% of Imperial lists have got red line.
Right, so yeah, this is a 68 point ship. And because we're all still in 1.0 mode, 68 point, you go, that's a lot. That's 34 points.
34 points.
34 points. Less than a third of your list.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a third of your list.
A third, yeah.
But it's got Trad Sim, Proton Torps, Proton Bombs, Seismic Charges, Ablative Plating. Yeah, for 34. It ain't a 34 point naked ship. It's got everything. And if you know anything about Redline, it's insane.
Yeah.
It gets 1 million actions and it always shoots you and hurts you. He's also got Major Vermeil in his
Reaper,
that's the one, with Ruthless, Triple O and Darth Vader.
Dirt.
I have a real issue with Darth Vader crew card.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? He's like, it's that just unstoppable damage.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It's such an undercosted card, and there's no negative to doing it. And instant damage like that is so powerful in 2.0 that it's really, really.
Well, you have to change your engage because you're trying to stay out. Yeah, well, you've got to try and stay out of.
It's almost like I can't engage you.
Yeah, because you've got to stay at range 3, and at which point,
how many ships
damage,
get 2 tokens nowadays? Yeah. Hardly any.
No.
So, and you've got a ship that basically goes, you can't have had token or you have a damage, and they both equate to the same thing, which is damage.
Yeah.
And that's just horrible.
Yeah.
So, and then he's got Whisper with Duke and Collision Detector.
We're seeing a lot of Whisper.
We're seeing a lot of Whisper. You'll see at the Warlords tournament some of the lists. You'll see a lot of the similar sort of lists. And then the final list is Tom Forstner. Now, Tom won it. Zombie Squadron UK. Respect, Tom. Proper, lovely, quiet, humble guy.
Really good. System open.
really
He
good.
was on fire. I was so like, oh my God, this guy's doing so well. Yeah, it was
So-
really cool.
Not the same list, but you'll see the factor that links them up. So he's got Sontier with ruthless auto thrusters. I'm sure he'd never used ruthless.
Well,
Or if he did,
built
it
in,
was
isn't
one. Oh yeah, it's auto thrusters built in. It's just got ruthless.
Yeah.
So naked Sontier, which is incredible at 52 points. That he's that cheap. 26 points.
Yeah.
What
For
the hell?
Sontier Fell.
For Sontier.
We're built in auto thrusters.
Right.
It's not bad, is it?
Red line.
Yep.
Can you see the common theme here? Punishers are insane. Tragsim, proton bombs, and proton torps.
Yeah.
And then he's got Vader with supernatural reflexes, fire control system. So similar
Nice
to the list before. He's got a bit more end game in that list. I suppose Whisper's that guy's end game, but Vader at PS6 and Sontier at PS6 is trumping the one before. He dismantled Mankit in the final. Mankit, I think, he missed this torp approach. If he'd have got that torp off at first, it would have been a slightly different game. But well done, Tom.
Yeah.
And you won like a champ. And your speech at the end was awesome and all of that. And once again, an ambassador for this country and Europe. But from a UK point of view, like, that's all we want as Warlords, is whenever anyone's a champion, to see champions that you're like, wicked.
Yeah.
Let's get
100%.
behind this guy. Let's put him on our shoulders. Humble, nice.
You couldn't be more like happy that he'd won it at the end of the day. Not only because he was European and English but just because he was just like he's a proper good player and he's a really nice guy. So,
I don't have a breakdown of faction splits for that.
not for Khorasan. No.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure Simon's got it somewhere. But I would have thought there would have been more Imperial than anything else in the room. Personally,
just from the way that you could build your list.
just the way, absolutely. I also think that Imperial are the strongest faction
at the minute, without a doubt.
followed by Scum.
Yes.
And Rebels lagging behind.
Yeah,
Rebels
Rebels seem to have a trick.
It's Luke.
And the initial torp, the X-wing torps that some people are running, which is kind of okay. But
It's not that great,
no, it's not that great. Not when you compare it to the Bomber Punisher reload nonsense.
Yeah.
Like what they're paying for torps is insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think imps are the
You'd
strongest.
need to like put 3 perfect torps into a Punisher.
Yep.
Basically to kill it.
Yeah. Well, we've seen
It's
last night.
just not gonna happen.
I fired 2 torps with wedge for 2 damage last night. When it don't work, it don't work.
No.
And then
suddenly
wedge is
they're
out
gonna
of torps.
remove wedge.
That can remove. Reload.
2 of those will remove wedge.
Yeah, exactly.
So
And Scum have just got all the jank. They've just got so much weirdness. Like really cool.
what a year the UK's been having. Yes. Like what a season. We've won everything.
Yeah.
And Europe has as well. So congratulations to all these major champions we've now got in our midst.
Yeah, I mean, did Dale win the Italian?
Dale won Italian nationals.
Dale won Italian. Fish won the UK.
Yeah.
Ben
Euros.
Ben's Euros. Sims World.
ETC.
Yeah, ETC.
Yeah, we've won everything.
not
Everything worth talking about. Yeah, respect, guys. And that's like, you should all feel proud as a community. So the more we get out there, the more we play each other and we're helpful and we help each other to grow, this is what happens. We become dominant. When we're like a guarded, closed community that doesn't want to help or doesn't want to help see people grow, you want to hide it all for yourself, it's counterproductive and you're not going to get anywhere either. So, yeah, this is a testament to how amazing the player base is in the UK. Respect.
Yeah, and let's keep that going. Let's keep everyone sharing everything and keep all going to the big tournaments and playing like we are doing and keep all this camaraderie going. It's all good.
So tell them what happened the same weekend. I'll jump in.
Yeah. So the same weekend, there was another tournament in the UK called the UKTC. That is the team championships where you have UKTC.
I'm so bad at this left to right business, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look,
it just trips you out because we're reversed, aren't we?
Yeah, we that's it. UKTC.
Yeah.
That's their cool logo.
So you to
Player
play the
City
UKTC
was there streaming.
Of course.
God, I'm so bad. I can't do left to right. Look, I can't even look. If they were like doing one of those sobriety tests, they'd be like, "You're Nick, son. Get in the Mariah." Yeah, that's my age, man. When all the windows were blacked and they give you a good kicking in the back and just dump you in a park.
Yeah,
I was more scared of the police where I grew up than I was of the thugs.
So UKTC, you had to take teams of 3 players.
Yeah, tell them the format. That's great.
Yeah. So each player has to represent one of the factions. So Rebel, Imp, Scum. Yes.
And on that point, I spoke to Ian about when we got 7 factions, oh, you're going to do a 7-man team?
Yeah.
Because I was super excited. I got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to have like a whole Delapina swarm. Right? But it's not going to happen. It's still going to be 3 people in the teams next year.
But you'll choose
but they
from
can
the
pick.
factions.
You've got a choice of 7 factions,
Yes,
obviously.
but you can't take 2 of the same.
No.
And also...
So, I mean, but for this year, it's quite simple.
Yeah.
1 scum, 1 imperial, 1 rebel.
A big thing as well is, could you not have certain upgrades?
You can't share upgrades across lists.
Yeah, so Mouldy Crow, for instance, couldn't be rebel and scum.
Yeah, there was no 2 Hawks with the Mouldy Crow title. That sort of shared stuff.
Yes. But you could have torps on.
Oh yeah.
It was
unique.
Uniques. That's what
There
I was
was
getting
no
at.
shared
That's what I was
uniques across lists.
Wicked.
So it wasn't much of a thing, but yeah. So there was 46 teams turned up in the end. I do believe there was 40. I'm sure there was 47.
Maybe one dropped off.
There maybe one dropped off. This is the final standings because I do believe there was a bye for one team through most of the rounds.
Okay then. So they pulled someone.
As always, before we get on to like all the standings and that, if you guys haven't been to UKTC, you need to go to UKTC. You will have seen several posts from people that had never been before raving about it.
Yeah, if you're in any of the UK groups, a lot of the chatter about UKTC was just how amazing a format and environment that it is. I mean, we love the UKTC guys anyway. They're legends, and Cloud City that always play such a big part in it. But the actual format and going and the fun that you have in this trio,
it's a really cool format.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I love it.
You do all right at it.
So what I will say, so I want to jump back to something kind of because it's kind of important, and I promised someone that I would address this in this podcast, vlogcast, whatever. Vlog. So this year, I went to UKTC, and I went with my son, the world champion, and my friend Tim Marsden from the team. And as you all know, we won 2 years before, and in my team was the Wookiee, Mr. Bellamy. So this is all a story that's related to Khorasan. So I was going to Khorasan, and I'd arranged Tim to be my replacement. So it was going to be Simeon, Tim and Kev.
Yes.
And Tim, the nice guy he is, ended up changing his young son's birthday party date for me just to do it. And then at the last minute, Khorasan fell through. So Kevin being the gentleman he is, and me not wanting to upset Tim, Kev moved across, and I took Kev's place back with Simeon and Tim. And some of you monkeys out there spent most of UKTC going up to my Wookiee and telling him, "Have you fallen out with Rasta?"
You've got to remember,
he's my brother.
He's his best friend.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah. No, what they'd done, it was the total level of sacrifice that Kevin just gone.
And he's a big sensitive sausage.
Yeah.
And you upset him a little bit.
Yeah.
So next time you see my Wookiee, go and give him a cuddle. Yeah. Don't be silly. And we're a family at Warlords, and the way we like to see it is we like to spread the love. Mm-hmm. So we diluted ourselves a little bit amongst the teams.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't going nowhere without my son.
Yeah, of course.
That's all there is to it. If my daughter was playing as well, that would have been our team.
Yeah, Tim wouldn't have got a look in.
It wouldn't have got a look in. That's just how I stay. So what did we see at UKTC? So from my point of view, Ash wasn't there. There was such variety. It was insane. I have not seen lists like that in 1.0 ever.
Yeah.
There were certainly phases where you go, oh, in this meta, there was some of those. And in that meta, you'd see some of those. But there was Swarms, there was G1As, there was Z95s, there was Sykes, there was Boba Fett. There was every imaginable variety of list and ship available to you, basically.
Everything was on the table.
Everything was on display.
Yeah.
The popular choices were definitely TIE Swarms were there, Scum Swarms. Now, Scum Swarms, what I'm talking about there is like kind of the 6-7 man swarm lists. So you've got the quad jumpers, but you've also got the Raya Dreadful version where you've got this Y-Wing. It comes with some Zeds and some quads, and it's brutal. It's really brutal. You get double tractored and then lit up by 7 ships that have all got rerolls. Horrible.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like the triple X-Wing Rebel lists.
Alpha, Torp, Monster.
I'm heightened perception and I'm swarm tactics, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
There was an insane amount of punishers, like a ridiculous percentage of the Imperial lists had a similar theme.
Why not? It's dirt cheap.
It's nonsense. Apart from the awesome Simran, who had a cool list.
Simran?
Yeah, he had
What
his
a
proper like pat bases and all of that, and it was like, yeah, he's not bomb crazy.
No, he likes to fly.
Yeah.
He always
what? Let me try and think of. There was the scumjanky stuff.
Yes,
So
lots
kind of like the triple ship. Everyone's a character scum list, whether it was a Hawk and Han and Forlom, or whether it was Nim and Fen and something else. There was a lot of that. I didn't really see many two-ship lists. There was kind of like the Baba Guri archetype there, but they, I think, struggled a little bit with...
Do you think?
Yeah, there was so many ships.
Yeah, so
on
just
the
that
tables
two
at
ship
times.
just trimmed them. Yeah.
Oh, you put that in front of 7 ships, and once Bob has been tractor beamed, I don't care how many re-rolls you got when you've got no green dice.
Yeah, you're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
But really nice, really
Do you know what
really
the
nice.
best thing about UKTC was? Arfon's moustache.
Fon's moustache.
It was
That was
magnificent.
amazing.
Yeah, wasn't it?
They dressed up as Top Gun.
They did. Yeah.
They did.
They
and
looked so
Arfon
awesome.
had this 70s porn star moustache.
He looked so cool.
I would have totally
Gone there, yeah.
I would have been a right dirty boy.
It just looked, you've probably seen the pictures online if you're in any of the UK pages of Seb, Salty and Arfon dressed in their Top Gun
Brilliant.
outfits. I mean, that's what X-Wing's about, right?
That's what X-Wing's
Dressing
all
up with your
about.
mates
Have
the
a
night
bit of
before
fun.
watching Top Gun,
Have a
getting
bit
all
of fun.
dressed up and going out.
So
Legends. So let's go with it. Who came? Let's go top 4.
top 4. So in 4th place was, so I ain't got lists, right?
We just got the...
Because none of that has been published. I can tell you some lists of some stuff. So, Eagle Squadron, they came 4th. They had 10 player wins with a nice, healthy 3,700 MOV.
Yep, it's not bad at all.
Then it was the 186 Green Squadron, right? And I do believe this was the final squadron we played, which had Ben Lee in,
Nice.
Andy Brazier, and it's going to come to me in a minute. I'll get there in a sec. My mind's gone blank.
Interesting.
Harrison.
Yes.
Harrison Daly.
You also had, so the 186 Green Squadron, if that is them, Ben played Sim in their last game, and it's actually streamed. So if you're out there, go and find it on the Cloud City stream. It's fantastic. Simeon versus...
Sim got thrown under the bus in that game,
totally. He had no win condition, really. It was
there
insane.
no win condition,
but it's good to watch. You know, you get to see the world champion versus the European
he
champion.
took one for the team.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah,
It's the world champion taking one for the team.
That's how you do it at UKTC.
Sometimes one of you's got to lose. So
as long as the other two win, it don't matter.
Yeah, in 3rd, it was 186 Green, and they had 14 wins, 11 player wins over the day, and 3,650-ish MOV. Then we move up to Meeple Squadron. Well done. I do believe that might be your first time up in the top 3. And they had 14 wins, 11 player wins, 3,788
Decent
MOV.
MOV.
Yeah. Then there, in first position, was some scrubs.
Some losers.
Some lucky people.
Yeah.
We won again.
3 years on a bounce.
We three-peated.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can all think I'm talking out of my jacksie if you want, but there weren't anyone in that room more shocked with that result than me. Because I had 2 games with Luke before we went to that event.
Yeah.
Remember?
But you really gelled
Right.
with him.
And I was like, I'm going to get smashed to bits. I'd done no play testing. We've done no team talk about matchups and all of that.
I did say on some videos going back that once he started playing with Luke, he would really like it. Turns out he really likes it.
Mental.
Yeah.
He's mental.
He's really good. Yeah.
And we had 5 team wins, 12 player wins, and 4,080 odd MOV. So, yeah, we did incredible. We lost 3 games throughout the day, which was amazing. Luke is an insane beast. So I'll tell you our lists, right?
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you everyone's list. I'll tell you. So the 186, that was our final round. Ben was running double Punishers and Sontir.
Yeah.
Theme. played a lot of Punishers. In the other, we played the 93rd Squadron podcast, another James Dowdall, the pretty American kid. Oh man, and I played. Why have my brain gone blank? It's Alzheimer's early. Mike Dennis. How do I forget Mike Dennis's name?
He's getting old.
I am getting old. I'm really sorry. Yeah. And then there was Mark Pattison, who's Andrew Pattison's squeaky love child. And they were in one team, and they had Mike had 2 Punishers, 2 Bombers.
You had to play Mike.
I had to play Mike.
You had to play Mike.
Bless him. I smashed him all around the table. Poor little sod. I felt really bad. I felt like I'd beaten a puppy.
Did you?
Yeah, he looked really sad.
Oh,
I did. I felt
that's
bad.
The worst.
I wanted to hug him.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
But you didn't.
So yeah, in the last round where we played Ben was running double Punishers Sontier, dirty list. Sim got chucked under the bus with that one. Not his list just doesn't count at that sort of thing.
No, we talked about the win condition for it, and it just wasn't existent.
Sim's list kites, Ben's comes at you. It's the worst possible thing.
Totally.
Where he wants you need to go at him if you're going to beat him. And then Andy Brazier was running, I think, Janor's wedge and something else. It was like one of these triple things, and I played the Raya Dreadful 7 scum list, which is horrible, right? So we as a team were running. Tim ran a 6-man tie swarm.
Yep.
Hal Runner, Iden, and some academies. That's all he had. Sim had Han Solo, Nim, and Palob.
Yeah, nice bit of jank.
Yeah, nice bit of jank.
Yeah.
Never played the list.
No. In fact, like the week before,
he come home late on the Saturday night from his girlfriend's, and he went, "I'll take them."
Oh, that'll do.
I was like, "Right, I made you some dials. There you go for it." And I ran Fat Luke, obese Luke, 99-point Luke, and 4 naked Bandit Squadron Z95s.
The block.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The Zeds were the star of the... I mean, Luke was good. Don't get me wrong. But those Zeds, for 23 points each, were insanely good.
Yeah, they do well.
Insane. I pulled a block where I blocked 6 ships with 1 Z95. Because they were in the rocks. And they'd all gone... It was like dominoes. It was like the most beautiful thing in the world.
The perfect block.
Yeah, so... absolutely made up about winning for a third time. It wasn't what we expected at all.
No, you was really shocked.
I was properly
But you
shocked.
I mean, you were texting me all throughout the day, and you were like, you were doing really well. You were saying you would, like your list was.
I didn't drop a game. Out of the 3 of us, I was the one to not drop a game all day long.
Yeah, you said
I played some
really
incredible opponents. Hardest game of the day was against Simran.
Yeah, you texted me straight after saying that was wicked.
But he got Cobra Kai'd.
Yeah, Danny Lewis.
Cobra Kai'd him. Yeah, I done the old... That's number 2, isn't it?
The drums.
Yeah, the drums. I drummed him out, and I'll give him a bit of that.
Is it number 2 where they go to?
You know when like he tried some of that, and I just got in there with the head. I went East London pub. And just picked him up by his waist, smashed him on the floor, and bit his nose off. Right? Bottled him. That's right. Then picked up a small child and hit that on him, and all sorts. But no, Simran, I've been waiting to have that game forever. You, sir, are an incredible pilot.
I've watched him play loads.
Thank you for the game. I've been waiting for it forever. Yeah. And it was everything I wanted it to be. Proper top opponent, right? Yeah. So be scared of Simran, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
That young man is not long for a big win.
Got a regional under his belt. He's all right. He's all right.
But I'd like to thank certainly the teams we played, right? So from a personal point of view, everyone was awesome. You were all awesome. You were all competitive. You were all honest. None of you were rules bending. None of you were salty. It was awesome. I mean, even Harrison, bless him, he had some sort of stomach pain.
Oh dear.
And he apologised to me before I'd even got upset about anything, because he just wanted to check that his pains weren't making him come across badly.
Oh, right, I get you, because he was off.
Because he was like, I'm not being myself, I hope I'm not coming across like that. So, like, that's how you play games, right? And like Andy Brazier next to a sort of final match where we're basically playing for the championship, having a whale of a time with Tim. You know, like really nice vibrations. And it makes for such a nice event when even right up at that top level where 2 teams are playing for a championship, we're still having a great time and having
That's
fun.
all that matters, yeah. That's why we're there, isn't it?
Right. Got to move on.
Move on from UKTC.
So that was not this weekend just gone, the weekend before. So they were two massive. I know UKTC is not an FFG OP event,
but it feels like one.
It feels like one.
That
right?
and
they're
really
the sort of events that the numbers you should take note of, because they were unrestricted. I know that Khorasan had restrictions on what you had to put in lists, but it was still a lot of people, a lot of good players, and they will have decoded the meta a certain extent within those restrictions. So it's good to kind of pay attention to some of that stuff.
Important events that us as X-Wing fans need to know about.
So it's balance, yeah? So have some numbers in your lives, but also make sure you're keeping the fun aspect in. If you just do numbers, you're going to get bored and you're not going to do well. If you do a little bit, and the numbers can just mean like, oh, I've watched a few streams, I've noticed what's won a few things. These are obviously good choices. I'll look at them maybe, right? That doesn't mean that should base everything, because there's certain discrepancies to all of the winning things. If you get what I'm saying, there's things that have been won.
There's chaos, isn't there?
Yeah,
you know,
because
you
must never be taking pilot skill out of things.
Yeah.
And how much, when you love something, how much you can make it a bit better than it really is.
That's right. Someone who loves a ship flies it better than someone who just is putting it on the table because it's mathematically correct to do so in a list.
That's the one. So we'll move on to our
Warlords Saturday.
Our Warlords Saturday tournament. So we have two every month, Saturday, Sunday. Do you know what, Rude Boy? Crack on.
You gonna let me tell you?
Yeah, because I'm like done.
It's good. It's done. Like, second day off. Right. So we had a faction breakdown. So Saturday was 26 or 28 players. We had a few anyway. There were quite a lot. There were going to be 40, but we had a Yu-Gi-Oh sneak peek in store, and we had to pull some tickets off quick because we had to run it. So we couldn't get out of it, but we kept Sunday nice and fat.
Helps keeps the lights on.
It does. And the kids like the Yugis. So
and look, if we get the Yugis in the room while we're playing the X-Wing, they see the X-Wing, and they go, "We ain't got no little spaceships in our Yu-Gi-Oh. I want spaceships."
Exactly, and that is it. So, and they see us having fun because we did have
fun.
Do
you know what? Yeah, the last weekend,
mental.
We had some people travel
a long way,
flipping 6 hours to come to us.
It was nuts.
So good,
like 5 a.m. starts. The people for some that people. Come, Michael Bonney, who came down with the boys from the IC something. Sorry, I can't remember the name of the a team or the club that you're from, guys. But wicked boys, like absolute legends. Travelled all the way down.
Crows came up.
Yeah. I mean, those we had Teesside in a house.
London came up. Teesside came down. And you guys, and thank you for loving it and invested in the same vibe that we have when we're here.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, they come for the party and they bring the party with them. It makes the party.
It's because they want to have a party. They want to play hard, but they want to have a nice weekend too.
And we certainly did. They make it a pleasure for us. So good. Yeah. So I'm going to take you through to Saturday. So Saturday's faction breakdown.
So Rebel,
right?
Imperial,
right?
Teeny weeny scum.
Teeny weeny scum. Weird, right?
It's like a Kraft cheese slice on a massive cheese board.
So, yet again, we're bringing you this awesome information thanks to TTT.
So, Saturday was a pretty even split between Rebel and
it looks Empire, almost perfectly split, yeah.
But not so much scum.
Minimal scum.
Okay.
Then I've got with you... I've also got some lists. So, Amazing Day, I've got the top 3 lists. So, in third place was the world champion of X-Wing. And he was running Imperials because they are amazing.
He come home and he just went, "That's broken, I'm running it."
Yeah, and it is broken. It is really good. And you can go back, a couple of Sims videos on the stream. They're fantastic. You watch him, he's like ridiculous. Some of the things he does, it still boggles the mind. He's running Whisper and a TIE Phantom with Duke and Darth Vader. Because Darth Vader's broken. Yeah. Death Rain in the TIE Punisher, Traj Sim, Barrage Rockets, Proton Bombs, Seismic Charge, and Ablative Plating. Really horrible, fat build. And all that, right, that Death Rain monster, 63 points.
31 points.
31.5 points. And then guess what? Redline. Another Punisher, Advanced Sensors, Proton Torpedoes, and Proton Bombs. He was on fire all day.
Dude.
He was wicked.
You can't deny those ships' actions.
No. They absolutely
They both have a way of getting actions, even if you block them or whatever. Yeah. It's insane.
And Whispers, I mean, you've seen Sim fly. And if you've seen on the stream, Sim Fly Phantom is a thing of beauty. It's really cool. Second place on the day, Jakey Bale.
Jake Bale.
Dominator.
Batman.
Yeah, he is Batman. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
Batman.
But he was Jake took a little hiatus from
He got sick
at the
one
end.
point. I don't blame him.
He did.
I don't blame him.
He truly had had enough. Jumped back in 2.0.
And he's loving it.
He's Stern Imperial, and he is loving it.
He flew Dash Po for about 10 minutes.
Yes, yeah. But he didn't like it.
No, he didn't like it.
So he went in yet again. See the familiarness. Let's go with that of the lists. Whisper, Duke, Collision Detector, Vader, Stealth Device.
Yep.
Pretty tasty. Especially Collision Detector. It's really nice.
Yeah, he lets it go anywhere.
Yeah.
And Stealth makes it hard to hurt.
Yeah, it's a beast. It's an absolute beast. Redline and TIE Punisher, Traj Sim, Proton Torps, Barrage Rockets, Proton Bombs, Shield Upgrade, and then Major Rhymer in a TIE Bomber with a Trick Shot, Cluster of Missiles, and Prox Mines.
Again, bombers, punishers, and an
They're
ace.
everywhere, especially with a Phantom. It seems to be the thing. Either with like Suntier tends to go with a shuttle, and they tend to put these bombers with that. And it's and then, do you want to read out this guy?
It's Rooster Mouse.
The Rooster Mouse.
So yeah, I bucked the trend again. So
Yeah.
I won UKTC with Z95s.
So I thought we'll switch that up.
I switched that up a bit. Boring. I want some more action in my life.
So
I won the first veterans tournament with Fat Luke because he
99
hasn't been on a diet.
99 Point Loot is a proper thing. You try it out, have some fun with it, you'll love it.
But this time I paired him with 3 Phoenix Squadron A-Wings naked. And like I played A-Wings last night on stream, right?
Yeah.
My dice were rubbish.
Yeah, they were.
But the whole time I played those A-Wings over that tournament, they were insanely
They were doing
good.
damage
They would
as
never.
well.
They wouldn't die.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't die. They hit everything. They ran away. They come back. They didn't die a bit more. They killed something else. They ran away.
You performed a turn 1 block.
No, I performed a turn 2 block.
Yeah.
Pretty much in the deployment zone of my opponent on Sontier and killed him with them.
But the block was with a PS1.
Yeah, I blocked him with an A-Wing and then Luke torpedoed him from distance.
That is just
so good.
Yeah, really good. You had a really good day.
I
dominated.
Yeah, I mean they were incredible. So for me, it's fun, and like Luke lets me move a lot, and that's what I love with X-Wing. And the A-Wings let me move a lot.
Yeah.
And that's what I love.
Barrel boost is wicked.
I only got arcs. I got no tricks. I got 2 torpedoes. There's no bombs in my list. There's no turrets in my list. It's just point and squirt and fly about. That wasn't rude.
I'm just laughing. I
You're
just can't.
such a dirty mind, Brooks. You need to go and find a release. Right. But yeah, wicked fun day. And I ask him, and I know I'll win at the odd thing or two because I'm very lucky, but I was properly like, I'm not going to win one of them coins, am I? I was proper. The minute they introduced the idea, I was like,
oh, damn it. Yeah.
That's going to be an impossibility now because you've given us this thing.
Yeah, where
And anyway, I've got the rest of the year off.
yeah, won the first ever one.
Expect me to be doing lots of commentary over the next 12 months.
It was just epic. That I'm really happy that you won it. I must admit, I was like buzzing for you when I
beat the world champion to do it.
Yeah, you
so
did. That stream's out there. Watch that on our YouTube. Go back.
Luke versus Vader.
Yeah. Get on our YouTube, right? Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube. That's a big one for us. And follow us on Twitch. But see the games from the weekend. So we streamed all 5 rounds on both days. Yeah. And there is loads of good games on there.
Yeah, really.
Some really solid ones. I mean, you get to watch Sim play. I think he's on there 3 times.
He was amazing.
Yeah,
Whenever Sim's in the stream, does seem to be left on Sim because he does just play games that are like a joy to watch.
Well, the thing is, we tend to say, right, so we'll pick a list that we want on stream and we'll put that on. It's really good and everyone's watching it. We say, all right, so the next game's on. Who do you want to see on stream? And it just goes Sim in the comments. So it's like, yeah, we'll get him on. And by the end of game 2, he's usually top of the rankings anyway.
The boy's good.
He's really good. Really.
That's all there is to
it. And he would have won if you'd have not beat him.
Oh, the only reason I beat my son is because when I play my son in tournament, my son has this brain pattern that I always win in tournament. If I play my son anywhere out of the public gaze, he smashes me round the room.
Don't even get a look
like I'm a squash ball.
Yeah.
Right? And that don't happen in my life generally with things, but with him it does. So
He's...
Sim beats himself when we play on stream.
It's only in the tournament scene.
So if you're here, generally the odd person will come and watch Top Table. When me and Sim play, everyone that's playing almost stops playing
Kind of keeps an
because
eye.
they want to watch
Yeah.
this thing happen, because it don't happen here ever really, unless
No,
it's an event.
there's
We don't
usually
play
one-
in store
No,
casually
no,
ever.
no.
But we don't like it. We
Yeah.
do that at home behind closed doors.
Exactly.
So anyway, amazing. On
So
to
that was Saturday.
Sunday.
How many people?
38 minute.
38.
Is that on this?
No, but yeah.
Oh yeah, 38.
Whoosh.
So 38. So Saturday, was that on Saturday? So Saturday was
28.
28.
Yep.
Like we said, we had to cut the numbers. 38. It was meant to be 40, but we had 2 drops.
We did indeed.
We had 2 people no show, whatever the reason. So now that split down. You remember, like in the last one, Sunday's tournament.
Oh, look at that.
It's
Look at
pretty
that one.
pretty even this time.
Yes, there's a lot more scum.
Empire Rebs scum.
Yeah.
There's maybe a tiny bit less scum, but hardly worth talking about. That's pretty much a 3-way split.
Yeah,
So,
and a massive improvement on Saturday's scum.
oh yeah, really, really big. So I will. Where are we? We don't need that one.
That was third.
There we go. This
Yep.
one. So in third place from T Squadron. Well done, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve Boxer Shorts Christian.
He always does really well. He's a good player. isn't
Oh,
he? Yeah,
Steve's
spot on.
awesome.
Yeah.
Steve beat me. And Steve's awesome. I played Steve many, many times. He's a great guy. He's a really good pilot, like
Yeah.
really properly good pilot. He's always run lots of jank and done incredibly well with it. So one as well to be careful of if you ever face him across the table. And a great opponent.
Yep, lovely guy.
Which is kind of like the perfect thing. I love to play Steve.
These are
I
the-
cheered when I got to the table.
Yeah.
He'd give me a sound thrashing.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
Yeah,
Not, you know,
these are the best. So there's certain players that have got it all right. So you want someone who's like competent.
Yep.
You know, top 4 finisher on
Yep.
most events. A pleasure to talk to. So when you walk into an event, you actually go and speak to them, regardless of whether you're playing them or not. You know, you have a conversation with them, and then when you actually draw them, you know you're going to get a good game, but you're also going to have some fun. When you get players like that, that's it. You know, they've got everything, ain't they? They've got everything.
Totally. So he was running. Now this is kind of a bit of a Khorasan-ish rip-off. That sounded really naughty, didn't it?
did.
I said Khorasan-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was no swears in there.
Yeah, Mum.
Yes.
Don't you message
don't
me
you be
saying I've
sending
been
us
rude.
messages.
Lieutenant Blount,
Yep.
naked.
Nice.
Luke Skywalker with super duperness.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
And he's foil.
Yeah, well, it's just of course you take that.
0, isn't it?
You've got Janors with the Mouldy Crow title and Jin Urso, and a naked Sabine Wren.
Seen a lot of Jan and
Right?
Jins.
It's a really good list. This.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Really?
it doesn't look like it is. It's insanely good list.
Okay.
He 5-diced me with Blount.
Really? In a Z?
Range 1, 3
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Another dice because someone was near me at range 1.
Yeah.
Right, that's 4 dice.
4, and then
Janors, 5 dice with a Z95
For 30 points.
for 15 points.
15 old points.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
No, I did not see that coming. In second spot overall was
The magnificent.
the moustache.
Yeah. Himself. Although he didn't
Himself.
wear the moustache when
Yeah,
he came here.
but
so
it
it's
must
a bit
have
like,
endowed some powers.
Oh,
to his
it definitely left a
prowess.
trace. Yeah. So it was the wonderful Arfon James.
I haven't seen this list. Okay, right. So he was running Sabine Wren. What?
It's Arfon.
This Arfon
Yeah.
is in. I don't even know this shit. There's this.
And he actually went 5-0.
So he's got Sabine Wren in an attack shuttle.
Yeah.
Kind of supernatural reflexes with composure. He's a knob, right? So what he will have done, he will have got ships in the way, gone, oh, I'll try a barrel roll, I don't fit, oh, I'll get a focus,
Yeah.
oh, I'll go that way,
Yeah.
or whatever. I love Arfon for that, with an ion cannon turret. Garvin in an arc fighter with Duke, Lando crew, love you so much, veteran tail gunner, Arvel in his A-wing, because he loves a bit of Arvel,
He does
with,
love Arvel,
with
we're all loving
intimidation,
Arvel, yeah.
and then Thane Kyrell in an X-wing with trick shot, R4 astromech and servo motors. Thane's horrid.
Yeah, Thane's really good.
That flippy nonsense
Yeah,
is
it's
horrid.
really good, really good.
It's really horrid.
But Arfon went 5-0 and only lost out on MOV. And I did tell him that if he'd have worn his moustache, would have given him some free MOV.
Yeah,
He'd
I
have
would
won.
have won. the
He'd
tournament.
have won, yeah. But, you know, he chose not to. Arfon, you live, you learn, mate. You live, you learn.
So Dave Amos, Darth Amos as he's known in the team, one of the Warlord teams again.
Second ever
This
veteran.
list, right? So I played last night on stream, and my first game was about 15 minutes, and I just shook his hand and went, "You've won."
Yeah.
There was
Reset.
no point playing on. Let's just play again.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really get what this list did until he put it on the table.
Oh,
and
I tried to warn you.
And then I realised it's insane,
Yep.
right? Insane.
So this list, Lee Taylor, big up Lee, and Dave made this list the other week. And I had to, Lee said, "Do you want a game?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool, let's put it on the table." Absolutely destroyed me, and the actions were just out of this world what he was doing. So Lee couldn't make the tournament. Well, Lee was working, and then Tanya, who was supposed to be playing, couldn't make the tournament and put her ticket up. And Dave says, "I'll have it, I can't work, it's been raining," because he works outside. And then Lee messaged him the night before and says, "Run my list, the one that they put together." Dave was like, "Yeah, all right, let's give it a go." 5-0 wins the day. It's that
So
good.
it's Lieutenant Sai in a lambda shuttle. So Lieutenant Sai ability is when he coordinates, if he's got that action on his action bar, he can do the same thing as well.
Yeah.
With collision detector, Darth Vader,
Yeah.
Director Krennic.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's got target lock on his action bar, and ST321.
Target lock.
No, the way ST321 with Lieutenant Sai works. So Lieutenant Sai will go up to red line.
Yeah.
And I'm going to coordinate you to take a focus.
Yes.
Red line takes a focus.
Yeah.
He then triggers his ability and gets the target lock.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Sai's ability then triggers, lets him take a focus.
Yeah.
And then because he's got ST321, he also gets a target lock.
Yeah.
Right? So 4 actions
Yeah.
occurred from one coordinate.
I hate it.
That is nonsense.
Yeah.
And then also you see, like, red line can be in a position where he'll go, "Well, I'll focus, I'll target lock, or I'll boost forward, target lock, 4K behind you." So it's like impossible to fight red line.
Yeah.
Even when you think you got him in the right spot, it's a nightmare.
It gets his torps off so easily.
So, and then red line's got trad sim, proton torps, proton bombs, seismic charges, and ablative plating. And then he's got Sontir with swarm tactics.
Now, Dave is a master of Suntier as well.
Really
good. You can ask most people who have played him. You'll have seen him at some big tournaments. Did really well at nationals.
Yep.
Dave did. Anyone that's played him will tell you Dave is a master of Suntier Fell. Like one of the best, if not in the world, with it.
Yeah, he's incredible with it. So, and played a blinder, because I know his last game was really tight, and he got it back and like controlled it right.
You can watch it on
You can
stream.
watch all of, well, not every game that was played over the weekend, but you can watch 10 games
Yep.
that were played this weekend, all with guys that were contending and
Yep.
doing well at that point in the tournament.
No, my game's not.
Oh, did you play on the stream?
I lost 200-0 on stream.
Oh yeah. Ash, nothing if not consistent.
Yeah. Do you know what? I just lost 200-0 in the game prior. I was on fire, I must admit. I was having a really good day.
Right, also, just moving on a little bit, there's a couple of like personal issues I have that I'd like to speak about. Yesterday, it's Tuesday, right?
Right.
It's Tuesday night X-Wing. We play games with him normally.
Yeah.
Someone, I'm just building up to it because I'm quite pissed about this. Someone sent him a set of Han Solo dice on a chain, right?
Yeah. Who was it?
Who did that?
I don't
And
know.
like, where's my set?
It gets really mad when I
Like,
get things that
no,
people
no,
get. It's
hold
like
on.
the Force tokens all over
Yeah,
again for
like-
the walkies.
Seriously, if you can't be bothered to send something to both of us, don't send him anything.
Yeah, it just gets
Right?
mad.
Stop sending him stuff that I'm not getting. Right?
Sorry.
And those pictures you included were highly inappropriate. What was that? Your green ass? Some sort of cucumber collection? What's going on? No, but really,
Who was
whoever
it?
sent him those
Yeah.
dice, they're like the Han Solo dice from Solo with a chain.
Yeah.
Who were you, number one, so we can thank you, and please send me a set.
I want some.
I really want
Wait,
some.
to be fair, whoever sent them to me, thank you very much. And
They're
they
the
are hung,
best.
yeah, they're hung on our rig.
Our stream rig.
On our stream rig.
And
They're right
I
next
want
to us.
them. I'm
Yeah.
going to build something to hang them on and
Yeah.
take them to every
So
tournament.
cool.
Just be like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, they're
I'm,
so
I'm
cool.
driving this
That's
room.
Absolutely
Amazing,
Well, what can you say?
amazing,
You know, when you get
amazing,
things like that, it's brilliant, isn't it?
So that's our tournament and like kind of like event roundup and our set of numbers. And I'm bored now talking about stuff like that.
Let's give away some stuff
Yes,
instead.
give away some stuff. You do it.
So, as we said, Bosch these promos. All of these amazing ones from... They were gifted to us from Australia Crates. There's some other stuff in there. There's all sorts of bits. There's release day promos. And the winner of said promos is... this guy. Adam Byatt.
Adam! Yeah!
Hold on, mate.
Awesome.
Cool. Send us a message.
Send us a message.
Give me an address to send them to.
Yeah, don't comment on the video. That's bad. Just PM Ash or PM John Salisbury.
Yep.
Or Weekend Warlords.
Or, yeah, email us.
Email Weekend Warlords.
Then, I'm going to give away this bad boy. This is the one you want. You really want this. It's the last one.
It's the last one.
It's the last
and
one.
we won't ever be doing any more Lego.
No, this is it. This is it. This is a done thing. We shall
thing.
not be getting in trouble for doing Lego cars.
No. We will be doing all Rasta and Ash ships.
Yeah.
Because we can't get in trouble for artwork I did.
Yeah, that's
right.
Question is, right, so Tuesday night at Weekend Warlords, we are...
Like yesterday.
Yes.
So what is the date today, dude? Where are we? October. So it is...
The 17th, so 16th.
So it's the stream from the 16th of October.
Yes, and they are available on YouTube and Twitch. And if you go back and watch them, the first game of last night was Dinky Dink versus the Wookie Kev Bellerman.
Yep.
I want to know who won that game and what were they flying. That's it. You got a message on this video, on the YouTube video, not on the Twitch video. So send a message on the YouTube video and tell us who won and what they were flying from that game last night. Easy peasy.
Awesome awesome little prize for next week.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing next week.
We're going to play a game.
We're going to play a game?
We're going to play a game.
We're going to play a game?
We're going to
play a game. Can you guys please butt in and stump up some ideas of what you want to see on the table? Because if you leave it to him, it's gonna be X-Wings every week, right? So chuck us a curve,
maybe one X,
or make it. Why don't you guys suggest a ship or something that we have to put in a list?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So you could say for Ash has got to have.
He's got to have
these.
This, like an
and
R
for
or
Rasta,
a K.
you've got to have one of these.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll build a list like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
For a bit of fun.
I really like that, in fact, because that's.
I just like them being
involved in it. Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. And as long as they don't write the full list, then I've got no excuses.
No.
In fact, write the full list. I like excuses. I get away with it then. I'm like, it's your fault, you idiots. That's it.
Look, an hour and 7 minutes.
Yeah, I know, man.
Right, we've gone under time.
Well, I think it's time to perfection because we did want to clock in about this.
We haven't had a lot of comments today on the stream. I don't know whether the stream comments have gone.
Yeah, we're having issues with our comment section on this stream at the minute. John's trying to figure it out.
I mean, if you guys have got any questions and you want to comment in the next 30 seconds, we'll go for a few more minutes.
Yeah, because I've got to tell you certain things, which are...
Yeah.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Weekend Warlords on YouTube. If you're on our Twitch now watching, head over to YouTube, create an account, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We need all the subscribes we can get.
Please.
Let the people you know who love X-Wing to subscribe to Weekend Warlords channel so they can see some of the live stream videos and watch me and Rasta talk nonsense.
We were all right we've been all right the last couple of talks. We've given them some actual information.
Yeah, and remind them that they can win stuff as well, which is always great. Go on to Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime for free. You have to log into your Amazon and figure out how to do it. It's pretty simple once you get in there. If you go in there and do that, you get 1 free premium subscription. Don't cost you, because you're already paying for Amazon. If you give us that premium subscription...
No means nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, for those of you
in
other countries...
What? No.
Nout.
Nothing.
No. That's out of music.
I ain't got no.
Right? I'll translate.
Yeah. So it don't cost you no. Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. Make sure
that's something.
Yeah.
That's friends, isn't it?
So make sure you subscribe to both if you can. That'd be wonderful. That helps out no end.
Check out my painting page.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to put some pictures up this week, I promise.
Yeah, in fact, they were recording yesterday. Some new footage on the way.
We've done 2 new videos yesterday.
Yeah.
They should be here in a week or so.
They're on the editing desk.
All part of this craziness with Rasta and Ash and Rasta Mace Painting and Weekend Warlords streaming. It's all one
big one as well, right? November tickets for Warlords. Big things that go on. So
240 manners.
Yeah, and just the week before, make sure, because you're at Nerford the week before. Big up Carl Walker, big up Nerford. I can't be there because I have to do the work thing. But everyone else that is going to be there, there's going to be massive Warlords all up in the place.
Well, it's been won by Delapina 2 years on the road, so we're going back and we're going to have another bloody shot. It's going to be Rocky 3.
Yeah.
Damn straight. Look, it's all good. We're going up there to chuck a load of money in a pot. That's what we're going up for.
Same
It's
every
going to
year.
be awesome. Please support Mr. Walker and the charity. Even if you can't go, you can find all the information on Facebook. Donate some money. Let him know. Send up some product or something that he can auction off or raffle off on the day.
Yeah, I'll be sending him some Warlord swag and a few little bits of my own personal Star Wars memorabilia that I have lying around. So I'm sorry I can't be there, Carl. I wish I could, mate. But like, Rasta's going to be there for us.
Yeah, Simsom. Loads of us are there.
But the following week, that's what we're getting at, is Warlords November tournament.
Awesome.
Double hitter.
Yep.
And tickets are available now.
And selling incredibly fast as always.
Just go type in weekendwarlords.co.uk and you'll
just
see
as a heads up for you guys that have been used to coming here on a Saturday. Saturday has descended into the Barkle Sundays.
Yes.
People ain't bringing no fluffy nonsense on Saturdays no more. So don't feel like you got to either bring what you want to fly.
Yeah. The key to having being able to take a silly list on Saturday is do the double.
Yeah, if you want to, absolutely. On Saturday's the day when people that do the double just bring something.
Do you have a muck around on Saturday and then Sunday get down to business?
We got a comment from Mark Ward. I like comments. Going along with last week's question, I reckon Ash should fly a VCX 100 next time.
I am down with that because I have a list with a VCX 100 on my phone.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I'll lend you Thunderbird.
Sent to me this morning.
I'll lend you Thunderbird.
Well, there you go. So, mate, what can I have the photo real one?
Yeah. Oh, well, you want that one?
Oh, I like that
one. All right, you want
Dude,
the
your real,
ghost one?
Yeah, your real ships are my favourite.
All right, that's
without
fine.
a doubt.
That's fine.
Like,
I love Thunderbird.
Yeah.
I like
so, I don't know if you're following Rasta's stream or not. I don't even think you've put the A-wing pictures up yet. Did you take any pictures?
Oh, do you know what?
You ain't took no pictures, are you?
I did, but it never. I couldn't get it to photo to show you what it really was.
Just done a commission A-wing for one of our friends, and oh my days, it was magnificent.
I've just completed a movie accurate Lando's Falcon.
Oh, I saw that last night.
Which is properly pretty.
Yeah, really.
But anyway, look, we'll keep that in mind. If any of you are going to watch this after we've not gone live, because I know we're at a weird time.
Yes.
Please comment. Ash will check it out. I'm rubbish with this stuff.
So for anyone that comments on any of our videos, I usually pick it up. So if you've got any information or you need anything, just, comment on our YouTube videos. It's all linked to me. I'll answer it all. If you've got any questions for George, I'll ask him.
Yeah, cool. I mean, sometimes I do. There's too many things.
He's got a lot on.
I don't like computers. It burns, you know that.
Yeah.
Right, so listen.
We were just talking about iPhones earlier and I was like, how do we make this work? John's like, use
your finger, not your head.
Use your finger.
Stupid thing, kicking it. Doesn't work. You come round once and I was shaking it. And he's going, what are you doing? I went, I want the thing to move. He's going, don't do that. I was like banging it. Why?
It's not the way it works.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Where's the hammer?
Yeah. Where's the key?
Right, listen. Thank you for putting up with my screaming and his ugly face.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I'm still heartbroken that I've been scarred.
All right, whatever. I'm still heartbroken. I look like this. And I have to sit next to you every week. You should have seen John was doing some stuff with the chroma key earlier.
It's wicked.
Made us look like insanely ill.
Yeah. Or burnt. We were on Tangerine sunburn.
Oh, like radioactive.
I came in the other day. We've got a screen out the front now in store. So those of you who've been in store recently will know we've got a screen up and you can watch there's video. So most of the time there's Sim Winning Worlds being played to the store constantly on loop, which I've tend to have put on. But I came in the other day and I opened the door, and as I opened it, John had put himself out here and he'd superimposed fire behind him, and when I came in he was like, ooh, on the screen. I was like, he'd been waiting for me to come in. It was so bad. We don't
make any money.
He was going to buy buy a devil mask as well and wear it. It's brilliant.
Oh,
I bet he'd been sat out an hour waiting for
me. Do you know what we're going to do, right? I said to John the other day, we're going to get John to play a game.
Yes.
Because John used to fly G1As when they were shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Now
he's
they're
going to be
good.
flying them when they're good.
Yeah.
He's not too happy because they're good.
Yeah.
But we're going to get John on stream because that way we'll do just the top-down camera.
Yeah.
So that
you still can't see. It's hideous.
It's so hideous, right? So we'll do that.
You know my flyby? Imagine 1 million of them.
Imagine just his face is a big bite. Right? Yeah. Honestly. It's so bad. So bad. So
it's
bad.
A face not even a mother could love.
No one could love.
No,
honestly. John was grown in a petri dish. It wasn't like actual natural conception. No, and it wasn't an immaculate conception.
No, it wasn't
was
immaculate.
Some dish.
Yeah,
but
it
was dirty.
It was dirty.
It still had like some mould spores from a cabbage. Well,
so
right.
You're never going to see his horrible face.
There's an extra 5 minutes of me slagging off the guy that makes all this possible. Awesome. So listen, congratulations to everyone that won everything. Thank you very much for joining us again. Have you got any more QVC stuff to say?
No, I've done all the Warlords stuff. Just remember to go to weekendwarlords.co.uk to buy all your X-Wing and gaming related products. Because I've just spent ages putting new stuff on there, so have a look.
Yeah. Share this out if you can, please, in your local groups and get more people watching us. It's what we do it for, just so people can watch stuff while we talk about the game we all love.
Come and visit us.
Oh, yeah. Come and visit us. Get your November tickets.
Yep.
But until then, till the next episode, one love, everyone.
Yeah, peace.
Peace. Do the buttons, bro.
Do